What's happening? It's your girl Mickey Boo, and we got a special guest today. Nino Best is in the building.
You know that, Mister. You know that.
Okay.
You know that.
So you are here because I want to know how life is behind your lens.
Oh, I got the good lenses.
You do?
Bird's eye view.
We got that 2020.
You know that. I'm looking down on
We
everything.
know that.
You know that. I don't know that shit.
Oh, she do?
Nah, I'm just saying. I always say that.
No,
Like,
I know. I was big.
Oh yeah. Oh my bad. You know that. You know that. You gotta stop your shit.
Look, Nino. So you're an artist.
Yes, I am.
What do you talk about in your music?
Whatever I want. I done did everything from tattoos, fast cars, females, emotional problems, cheating.
Who was cheating? You or the person?
I give women a view of why men cheat. That's why it's a whole song. It's super dope. Actually, you can look at it on my gram. I'll probably repost it again with just me explaining why we cheat and why it went the way it goes. And then at the end of it, simple man shit. Gotta apologize. You know what I mean? Apologize for all the wrongs I done committed just now. And
The truth, or in the song?
The truth, the whole truth.
But why are we apologizing?
Because it's sometimes women want to know why we cheat, and I just had to give them the outside look on what it is that men go through, like from different views of it. Like men say, like, "Hey, I love you. I might love you, but I want something different right now, but I still want you in my life." I mean, it's different.
Explain that, because I think every woman wants to know that.
Yeah, it's just like, I love seeing the world with you. I love being with you. I love being close to you. I like everything with you. And then sometimes I might just get distracted. You got
by
tits,
another woman.
Got tits. You got ass. You got women throwing it at you.
So you may see something better than what you have.
No, not necessarily.
So what makes you want to try something different when you see these assets on women, when you have something that you say you love?
It could be something little, like a vibe. It might, hey, I just want some different head. Or I might want to try some different.
So cheating is intentional, is what it sounds like to me.
Most likely it is. I mean, at some point.
So it's rare that it's not.
Yeah, sometimes it might be a mistake. You might go, but you can't really say it's a mistake, because why you put yourself in that predicament?
Right, because you pulled your clothes down.
There you go.
And
yeah, so it's no mistake. You can actually, you're grown. You can stop somebody like, yo, chill, you out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you're an adult. You're fully aware of your actions.
Perfect. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you still, at the end of the day, is like, even though it might not go as plain as why I cheated, but.
So do men apologize when they get caught, or is it a guilty conscience and they want to, make the person aware that you are taking accountability for your actions? I think
it was just more so me, the song wise, I just was just saying, like, look, I know I did wrong the whole time. I'm telling you everything I did wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry. Let's say, for instance, you don't get as much as you want in the house. It's different for women, though.
What you mean in the house? Oh, if you're in a relationship.
Yeah, like, so let's say, for instance.
If we're not sexually compatible.
Yeah.
Or in certain moments.
And then, y'all have toys.
I have toys.
I'm pretty sure you do. I mean,
I rarely use them, though.
But the normal women can just use a toy and it's over. There's certain factors with relationships. Like, sometimes you don't get everything in a minute.
When it comes to women, we care so much about our person. We will accept those type of things, and
it's emotional for women, physical for
right.
women. There you go.
Right.
So
we don't go out. We wouldn't necessarily cheat. It would take a long time for us to turn our back on our person just because that is not compatible. But some women, sex drive is different, and they need it, because it makes you angry when a person can't get you right. I mean, if we're gonna be real, it's frustrating.
It's true.
It's an itch.
But don't ever think that's just one sided, because men the same way. Like, sometimes you might just be humping just to hump. Like, you like, this shit ain't even it. Know what I mean? It's not it.
So where can they find your music at in this particular song?
Everywhere. You can get on Apple, Tidal, YouTube, live mixtape,
Spotify.
Right. Introduction.
Right.
Yeah. You know that.
Need no introduction.
You know that.
You know something for everything. I need some notes.
Even my mother know that shit.
I'm gonna start speaking like Nino.
Oh, it's positive and everything. And I be trying to tell kids, like, don't think you gotta sell drugs or move dope or scam or all that other stuff. 9 to 5 is good too. Please believe that. I mean, these chains and shit just didn't come from running around selling coke, dope, and crystal meth. None of that.
Because it leads to death and it leads to prison time.
Yep.
So you're losing your life, and it doesn't make it any better when you have outside influences promoting that activity.
Yeah, and you talking to a person who did both sides of the field.
So you, okay.
I mean, I done did time already. I did 5 years.
Okay.
I did 5 years for 256 guns. You can Google that. It's actually on everything.
It's a popular news.
Yeah. I made front page of every newspaper. You know what I mean? I was publicized as the biggest gun bust in New York history. So it's different. You know what I mean? I done been there. So I already know how the jail system worked too. And then coming home right after that, jumping back into society and making it work. You know what I mean? I done went and got a CDL because I didn't want to do the same thing. I didn't want to make my child a statistic or my family like, hey, he went out and came right back in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
you wanted to stop that right then and there.
Right then and
making the best out of your life is good enough for your kids' future. Because when you leave, you know, you don't get to see their life. You don't get to set different generational cycles.
Yeah.
So,
but you can also, and I try to tell people as parents, like, you can determine what your kid becomes.
Yeah.
You definitely can, because if he's into basketball, for instance,
and you're not taking him to play basketball,
I'm a firm believer, you think, act, you become.
Correct.
So if I keep you in basketball and I keep you thinking like that and I keep you motivated,
where you put your focus at is what grows.
There you go, and you should influence that. And don't think it's just like sports. It can be a police officer,
right?
Because if he like cops and robbers, you see, I see something in that.
Like
he's the good guy.
My boys, one wants to be a scientist and the other wants to be a veterinarian. So they have their own YouTube channel on them working on their teddy bears, or one is doing the science kit. Yeah, so I definitely believe in putting the crumbs along their path, like buying books and coloring books of those things. You got to keep putting it in front of them.
Everything. Take them, if they got a job posting, when you see police officers coming through, you take them there. Yeah. You take them, they got science fairs, you take them to science fairs, because that's what determines their mind of thinking. Just like you can tell a kid how to say mommy, you can tell a kid how to be great in life.
We train them to become who they are, but it's up to them when they get older.
There you go.
To either keep going that way or
but your job is done.
Exactly. So you went and got your CDLs.
I went and got my CDLs, Class A. Then I went back, double back, and got a Class B. I just felt like I'm not gonna take an L in life. Period. I mean, I did my time. Whatever the case is, I changed the whole dynamics, and success happens out of it. I mean, you might think it's a slow process, but at the end of the day, when I retire and sit down, I still got a check coming in. My roof is covered. My kids will be great. I'm great. I mean, it's not a problem. Right. So don't think having a 9 to 5, like, I ain't working for nobody.
Sometimes those 9 to 5s are stepping stools to get you to where you need to be. Because I worked my ass off. Yeah. And now I'm investing in myself.
There you go. You know how many people that was like working under somebody, like Diddy or something like that, and then you know, even
you hear it all the time. It could be the janitor, and then somehow they want the janitor in the movie, and they didn't blew up because that one scene. So with that being said, that's being great in the moment. That's being Nino best.
You know that.
You need to be your best in every moment. If it's working, being a parent, if it's going to school, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to capitalize in that moment what you're doing, because you never know what you'll get out of it.
Chase it. Get that. I'd rather 9 to 5 than 10 to life.
Damn.
Kept denying me. They kept denying me, even for my CDL. Like, yo, now you don't qualify. So one day I just happened to ask the lady, before I walked out, I was like, yo, what can I do to get into the program for schooling? She was like, well, you can either wait for this all to be done, like after 7 years, or you can bring your own money. And that's what I did. I took $3,190 there, cash money, and got into the program. Since I invested my money into that, I'm going to stay focused all the way.
Right.
And
so wait, was this program going to pay for you if you did qualify?
Yeah. But I'm just talking about for anything. Sometimes,
no matter what you've been through or what you're going through, never take no for an answer.
Nah.
Random pick. Mm-hmm. You have to pick 2 cards out of here, and you will not see the questions until I ask you.
All right,
okay.
All right. So it's the cards are choosing me though, right?
Kind of, sort of.
All right, yeah.
I like to think that way.
All right, that's cool. That works.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's get this
okay.
one. And let's get in here a little bit. Wow.
The first question is, what do you think of today's church versus in the past? What are your views on religion? All of that.
I'm definitely a firm believer in God because that's how I got here today.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody, I really don't talk like religion with a lot of people because it's a topic that some people are really sensitive about. Mm-hmm. As far as like politics, the same way. Mm-hmm. So I don't really do it like that. Mm-hmm. But I'm a firm believer in God. Before church, I really don't know per se because I never really went to church when I was younger. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Maybe my family did, but I was too busy trying to be in a loop, running around doing my thing. But today's church, I mean, however you feel, because some people just need a place to go to get their thoughts out that they feel closer to God. So you can't take that away from people. And then some people are really doing it because it ends money-wise. For instance, the pastor from Brooklyn. That's a whole nother situation. Like you like, damn, it makes you your views on life like, damn, that you taking God and creating a whole narrative about it. Like you done robbed and you win Gucci and jewelry and all that other stuff from the back in the days, the past. But you know, it goes by change again. That the church is there because it gives you it gives you a balance.
Yeah, it gives you a place to go.
There you go.
If you're lost, you can go there, get yourself together, and then when you start building your own relationship with God, you will have more of a sense of direction.
There you go.
So the next question is, what is your favorite song? Any song you could choose from in the world that's familiar to everyone.
Love and Happiness by Al Green.
Okay. Why?
This is a dope song. I love the concept about it. Like it's love and happiness. Like it's just, and you know, back in the days, they songs was like more what they've been through, what they relate to, what they going through at that time. Mm-hmm. I mean, other than somebody else telling you something and
it may not be real.
Yeah. So
just throwing out stuff.
Yeah.
So real situations. So does it hit home with you? How can you relate to this song?
I mean, it's just a dope concept. Like it's because I'm all about love and happiness. Like I don't wake up mad. Mm-hmm. Never. I don't think so. I wake up happy every day. Literally. Mm-hmm. Every day. I wake up, look in the mirror and be like,
and you choose to be happy.
Choose to.
It's a choice.
And I don't let nobody.
Let me know you see my fat.
You can't see it. You said let you know. I'm not gonna do it on camera.
You just did.
You said let you know.
Okay, so okay. You know what I was over here thinking about the whole time?
What's that?
Bro, you look like Michael B. Jordan. Do people tell you that?
All the time. I get that at bars, hotels, hospitals, anywhere I go.
Yo, no, check this out. Your last name is Best.
Yeah, that's B-S-T.
That's so dope because people names, they say that your baby name can kind of tell you what your life is going to be in the future.
That's fire.
Her name, Beyonce, means, if you Google it right now, beyond others.
Yeah.
So you know who I'm mad at, right?
Who that?
My mama and my daddy. Why couldn't you do some research and name me the best thing on the planet?
I mean, like, back in the days, they just go by how they felt. Like, yeah, because
there was more to it.
Yeah,
we move a little faster today. Mm-hmm. So now we know how life is behind the lens of Nino Best.
You know that.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And he gave us the scoop.
Yeah, I know that you know that.
Yeah, I do know. I definitely know now. My mama know too. She gonna find out.
Yeah, my mother know too. I know that you know.
Don't play with it.
At all.